All right, folks, we're continuing with the properties of logarithms, and now we're going to go to the property that relates subtraction and division. So just like we had addition to multiplication and multiplication to addition, we now have subtraction to division and division to subtraction. So just like logarithms can turn multiplication into addition, logarithms can also turn division into subtraction. And subtraction is a bit easier than division is. And so that's one of the reasons why logarithms are so awesome. Okay? So let's look at this property here. Let's say that we have log base 6, excuse me, wrong, log base 9. Let's say that we have log base 9 of 6 minus log base 9 of 3. Well, this is a subtraction problem between two logarithms, so we can turn it into one logarithm, log base 9, and we can turn it into division, 6 divided by 3. So it would be the same thing as log base 9 of 6 divided by 3. And 6 divided by 3 is the same thing as 2. So then we would say that this is the same thing as log base 9 of 2. Okay? All right, what if we had the natural log of 7 minus the natural log of 5? Well, this is subtraction between logarithms with the same base. Remember, just like with the addition, they have to have the same base. Natural log of 7 minus natural log of 5, well, subtraction gets turned into division in a single logarithm. So now it becomes a single logarithm, natural log of 7 divided by 5, or 7 over 5, right? And so, well, that can't simplify. But here's how I can show you. Let's go ahead and grab a calculator, and I'll show you that this is true in the natural log. So let's see here. Natural log of 7 minus natural log of 5. So let's go press the natural log of 7, right, minus the natural log of 5. Make sure you can see this. Natural log of 7 minus the natural log of 5. We'll press enter, and we get 0.336, right? All right, so now let's do the natural log of just 7 divided by 5. Natural log of 7 divided by 5. We'll press enter, and again, we get 0.336. Okay? All right, so that's subtraction to division. Now, let's go the opposite. Let's go division to subtraction. So let's say that we have log base 4 of 8 over 5. So this is division. So the division, it's division in a single logarithm. So we're going to break it into two logarithms and make it subtraction. We're going to do log base 4 of the top first. Log base 4 of 8, then minus log base 4 of the bottom 5. There we go. Now, let's try another example. How about the natural log of 9 over 4? Why don't you try that one on your own? Go ahead and pause the video and try this one. All right, so this is division, 9 over 4, so we're going to turn it into subtraction between two separate logarithms. They have to have the same base, so it has to be two natural logs, natural log of something minus the natural log of something else, right? And because the 9 is on top, the 9 goes in here, and because 4 is on the bottom, the 4 goes over here. Okay? So that's division to subtraction. Let's do one more. What if we had log base 8 of 2? Well, what would this be equal to? Well, you could actually turn this into a lot of things. You could turn this into any subtraction of logarithms where the division of the two numbers inside the logarithms are equal to 2. For example, isn't 2 equal to, let's see what I put on here, to 10 divided by 5? Isn't that equal to 2? So this would be log base 8 of 10 minus log base 8 of 5. Similarly, what else is equal to 2? How about 14 divided by 7? That's the same thing, right? So we could turn this into log base 8 of 14 minus log base 8 of 7. And they will come out to the same number every single time. All right? 2 is also equal to 8 divided by 4, correct? All right, so what I could do is I could put an 8 in here, and I could put a 4 in here. And look how useful this is. You're going to like this. This is awesome. Isn't log base 8 of 8, doesn't that equal 1? And so we can actually very easily solve half of our logarithm simply by making one of them log base 8 of 8. Then we just have to figure out what log base 8 of 4 is, and we'll subtract it from 1. Okay? And so this is the second property that we're learning of logarithms. It is the division to subtraction property. You can also call it the subtraction to division property. And that's it for this property. We've only got one property remaining.